Welcome to the Week 13 Fantasy Football Circle of Trust. I'm Adam Burnett. You can follow me on Twitter. I am a baseball genius. Entering the Circle of Trust this week is 49ers running back Brian Westbrook. The 49ers take on the Packers this week in Lambeau Field. I don't expect the 49ers to do much offensively. However, I can see Brian Westbrook catching a number of checkdown passes from Troy Smith. Westbrook is a viable option as a flex play this week in PPR leagues. Also entering the Circle of Trust is Seahawks wide receiver Ben Obomanu. He enters the Circle of Trust because last week he was on my bench, and he had an 87-yard touchdown reception. Obomanu scored touchdowns in 3 of the last 4 weeks, and he plays a Carolina Panthers defense that a few weeks ago gave up a 56-yard touchdown to TJ Houshmandzadeh, the slowest receiver in the NFL today. Also entering the Circle of Trust this week is Bears tight end Greg Olsen. The Bears take on the Lions in Detroit, and Jay Cutler's thrown 9 touchdowns in the last 4 weeks, and Olsen scored 3 of the last 4 weeks. Outside the Circle of Trust this week is Redskins quarterback Donovan McNabb. The Redskins take on the Giants. I don't like this matchup because McNabb has thrown picks in 9 consecutive games, and he's fumbled in 5 straight. The Giants' defense is good at pressuring the quarterback, and the Redskins' offensive line has allowed the second most quarterback hits in the NFL. Lions running back Javid Best is outside the Circle of Trust. The Lions host the Bears, and Best didn't have any carries last week. He had 3 carries the week before. The turf toes are really bothering him, and he's just not getting enough touches to be used in Week 13. And finally, outside the Circle of Trust this week is 49ers wide receiver Michael Crabtree. Crabtree faces Charles Woodson and Tramon Williams this week. I don't like that matchup. He's had 3 catches the last 2 weeks. He did have a 38-yard touchdown last week. I don't see him getting deep against the Packers. That's the Week 13 Fantasy Football Circle of Trust. I'm Adam Burnett. If you want to follow me on Twitter, I am a baseball genius.